Today, I'm fully putting on my financial coach hat because we're tackling a topic that literally affects every single one of us. Have you ever looked around and wondered why some people just seem to get richer and richer every year while others completely struggle financially no matter how incredibly hard they work? Well, today we're going to break down exactly why that happens.
Okay, let's dive right into this. So, what is it? Is it just dumb luck? Is it your level of education? Or maybe it's the family background you happen to be born into? It's so easy to point to those things and think, that's the secret to the wealth divide. And sure, those elements might play a minor role. But there is actually one crucial thing that has a significantly bigger impact on your financial future.
The answer is actually surprisingly simple. It's your daily money habits. Seriously, the absolute truth is that wealth is almost never built overnight by hitting some jackpot. But equally, poverty is very rarely caused by just one massive mistake. Both of these are the direct result of your daily systems and routines. Bad habits just slowly drain your income, they eat up your opportunities, and they keep you trapped in this endless cycle of financial stress. But don't worry, because today, we're going to fix that.
All right, here's our playbook for today. First, we'll look at spending before saving. Then, buying for status. After that, ignoring personal growth. And finally, we'll cover 3 concrete steps to actually build wealth. Let's get right to it.
Starting off with habit number 1, spending before saving. So picture this. It's payday. For most people, the exact second they receive their salary, they immediately go into outgoing mode, right? They start paying bills, they go shopping, they eat out, they grab the things they want. And then, at the very end of the month, they kind of glance at their bank account and tell themselves, oh, I'll just save whatever's left over. But here's the tragic flaw. Nothing ever remains. Imagine person A and person B. They earn the exact same salary, identical income. But person A has a system. They save 20% immediately after getting paid. Person B, on the other hand, spends first and promises to save what's left. Fast forward 5 years, their financial situations are going to look like they live on completely different planets. And it's not because person A got some huge raise, but because they followed a wealthy system. Financial freedom doesn't just come from your income, it comes from that system.
The golden rule here is so simple. Pay yourself first, before paying a single other person. Before dropping cash on a weekend out or grabbing stuff you don't really need, save first, spend later. Listen, as your coach, here is item number 1 on your week 1 checklist. Set up an automatic transfer of just 5% of your income to a savings account on the exact day you get paid. Consistency matters so much more than the actual amount when you're starting. Those small savings, they're like a snowball rolling down a hill. They turn into large savings, and large savings are exactly what create massive opportunities.
Moving right along to habit number 2, buying for status.
Oh man, this is probably one of the absolute most dangerous financial traps in our modern society, and it is heavily fueled by what we see online. Every single day, social media just bombards us with luxury lifestyles, expensive vacations, flashy cars, designer clothes. And without even realizing it, we start competing with complete strangers. People literally end up buying things they cannot afford, using money they don't actually have, just to impress people they don't even know. I really want to challenge your ego for a second here. Real wealth is often invisible. The reality is, most actual millionaires do not look like movie stars. They don't walk around dripping in designer logos. Why? Because they are laser-focused on acquiring assets, and an asset is simply something that puts money back in your pocket. They focus on that instead of draining their accounts on status symbols. Honestly, a lot of the people driving those luxury cars are struggling to pay their utility bills and are completely stressed out by credit card debt.
We've got to make a massive mindset shift here. The poor mindset constantly asks, what will people think of me? Every single purchase is filtered through this lens of external validation. But the wealthy mindset, they ask, what will this money become if I invest it? They understand that every single dollar spent today is a dollar that cannot grow tomorrow. Asking that one simple question is a total game changer. It shifts every purchase decision you will ever make. It's a complete paradigm shift in how you view your resources. And that brings us to habit number 3, ignoring personal growth.
This one is so ironic, honestly. Think about it. So many people will effortlessly drop thousands of dollars a year on entertainment, multiple streaming services, and going out, but they will absolutely refuse to spend a few bucks on their own education. This looks like buying the absolute newest phone model every single year and spending hours glued to the television, instead of taking that same time and money to learn new skills. My coaching advice for you? Cancel one streaming subscription this month and use that money and time to read a book in your field. Your income almost always reflects your value in the marketplace. The more skills you develop, the more opportunities you create. If you're neglecting your personal development, you are severely capping your own income. It's an incredibly costly mistake to make.
So how exactly do we fix this? By continuously investing in yourself. Read books, attend training courses, learn new technologies, develop your communication skills, study basic business and finance. And hey, notice that this doesn't even have to cost a dime. You can use totally free resources. Download your local library's app for free audiobooks, watch finance tutorials on YouTube, or listen to educational podcasts on your commute. These are the exact ways successful people build up their ultimate asset. Every new skill you acquire just becomes a permanent tool in your toolkit.
Because at the end of the day, the single most successful investment you will ever make is in yourself. Not in stocks, not in real estate, not in cryptocurrency. I mean, those are great, sure. But unlike those markets, the knowledge in your head is an asset that absolutely no one can ever take away from you. When you grow, your earning potential directly grows. When your knowledge expands, your opportunities expand. And ultimately, your wealth follows. You literally can never afford to stop learning.
Okay, let's pivot to the good stuff. 3 steps to build wealth. Consider this your immediate week 1 checklist. Step 1, save first. Automate your savings the very day you get paid. Step 2, build assets. Stop buying just to impress others and start buying things that actually grow in value. Step 3, invest in education. Swap just 1 hour of entertainment time for learning something new. These are your direct replacements for the poor habits we just broke down. Let's bring it all together and summarize this mindset transformation. Poor habits basically keep you focused on appearances, thinking strictly in the short term and working only for money. Wealthy habits, on the other hand, demand that you focus on assets, think long-term, and actually make your money work for you. Remember, it's your habits, not your current salary, not your age, and definitely not your background that are going to determine your future.
If you take away just one thing from this explainer, let it be this ultimate motivational push. Your financial freedom starts with better habits today, right now. Financial success isn't created on one magical day where everything goes right. It's created every single day by taking control of your money. The habits that have kept you poor up until now, they can absolutely be replaced. And the exact moment you decide to change those habits, you actively begin changing your entire future.
I want to leave you with a question to genuinely reflect on as you go about the rest of your day. Out of these 3 habits, which one do you need to change first? Be totally honest with yourself. Is it the spending before saving? Is it buying for status? Or is it ignoring your personal growth? Pick just one. Commit to changing it today and take that very first step on your new financial journey. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and take control of those habits.